So I'm here with my little contraption or setup, whatever you want to call it. I just bought popsicle sticks from Walmart and some blue tack. I forget where I got the blue tack from, probably like an office supply store I was at or something. And I go ahead and put the little popsicle sticks into this piece of foam. And I could do 20 at a time, so I could have enough space between my little popsicle sticks and the nails, so that way I can have everything separated, nothing touching as I'm painting and designing. So I just grab my sizes, they're size 1 through 10, and I just stick them onto the blue tack. Alright, so I have my 20 nail tips here, and these are half well, not full well tips. I don't know if you could see that. You could kind of tell the difference in the little smile line here. And these are tips that you would just put on towards the front like that, and you could actually use these as a French underneath acrylic or UV gel or silk wrap or whatever it is you like to use them under. You would just place them, put the glue in the well, and then place them at the free edge of your nail and glue them on like that. And then you could trim it down, file, or however you want to make sure that you have the desired length. So I'm just going to get started painting these, and I'll speed up the video for you, because obviously if you know how to paint nails, then you can go ahead and paint some tips. So I'm going to give these a minute or two to dry and be ready for their next coat, while I'll also debate whether I want to use this pink bling glitter polish by NYC, or if I want to actually do some sort of additional design to it. So I'll see you guys shortly. Now it's time for the second coat. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give this coat another moment to dry, and I'll be back with the nail design. Yeah, I think I figured out what I want to do, so stay tuned and we'll check out how we're going to design these guys. See you guys shortly. Okay, so I am back to design my nails, and I decided to use this color by NYC. And it is number 112, and it's called Times Square Tangerine Cream. So let me just zoom you guys in. Let me see here which way we're going. There we go. And I'm going to use this color with a cosmetic sponge. And what I'm going to do is dab the color like this and create a gradient effect between the pink color from China Glaze and the orangey looking color, this Tangerine Cream by NYC. So I just take my brush from the nail polish, I paint it onto the sponge, and then from the sponge onto the nail. So let's get started. I'm just gonna start with one of these. Put these guys to the side here, and this way you guys could see what I'm doing. And I'm taking the color almost all the way back, so that way we can get even color all throughout, and if you choose to shorten the tip, that you don't lose any of the gradient effect. So I just put it back in its spot. And I grab some more color. Grab my little nail again and start pressing the color in. Just grab my color here, and then I'm just going to go ahead and place a dab there. And then here we go. So we could get even color towards the front. And there you have it. We move on to the next one. Same thing, I'm just going to use a little bit of the color that I had previously placed on my sponge. And I'm just going to start towards the back. And that'll give a light coverage. And it'll just increase as we get towards the front. Then I just take some color, place that on the front, and then work it in. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video for you guys. And you can see all the nails being designed. And to finish off, make sure that the color is really standing out towards the free edge of the nail. I just go back in and do just like how any other nail polish application, do the second coat. And I use the length of the bristles of my nail polish brush to determine how far back to go when I do these types of designs. So I just put the second coat and make sure that I blend out that harsh line in the middle. And I just pat very gently. And I do dab some color onto my little sponge to help maintain some of the moisture in it so it doesn't dry out as I am patting on. So let me zoom you guys out and bring my set back in. So here are my nail tips. They're currently drying. And I'm going to come back and add a little pizzazz to it, but I'm going to give this at least an hour to dry, considering that there are technically 4 coats of color on these tips. And because I'm going to be selling this on eBay, I need to make sure that they look as pristine for you guys as they will when I finish painting them. So I'm going to give this a while, and then I'll be back a little later to go ahead and add some glitter and get these going for you guys. So I'll be back shortly. Alright, so I'm back with this nail polish by NYC, and it's number 154, Pink Bling. And I thought that this nail polish would be great for the nails that I've designed today, inspired by the sunset. And only because I just feel like this needs a little pizzazz to it. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this one. I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to start at the top. And just kind of like fade it out. Don't want a very big application of glitter, but I do want it to kind of like fade down randomly. And I think that looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and do all 20. So now I'm going to use this top coat by Beauty Secrets, and I just got this at Sally's Beauty Supply. And I didn't wait for the glitter polish to properly dry, only because I put such a thin coat of it. And I'll just go ahead and zoom in for you guys with one nail tip. And there you have it. There is the finished nail tip, and these will go up for sale on eBay tonight. Once they finish drying, I'll go ahead and post the information on eBay with the pictures and everything. I'll go ahead and do a blog so you guys have the additional information on products. And give me just a moment. I'll show you guys also the finished set. I'm going to go ahead and paint the clear coat on all the other ones, and I'll show you guys the finished set.